In 1944, American bomber crews started reporting something impossible. They saw enemy fighters climbing faster than physics seemed to allow. Aircraft that would attack once and then vanish straight up, like rockets. They weren't imagining things. These aircraft were very real, and the P-51 Mustang pilots sent to hunt them were completely unprepared for what they were about to face. This was the Messerschmitt Me-163 Komet, the only rocket-powered interceptor ever to see combat. It could scream up to bomber altitude in under 3 minutes. No piston engine fighter could possibly follow it. No escort could stop it. Germany developed a Me-163 as a last-ditch effort to counter the devastating Allied daylight bombing raids. Formations of B-17s and B-24s were systematically tearing apart German industry. Their new jet fighters were still unreliable, and conventional interceptors were simply too slow to make a difference. The solution they came up with was extreme speed, an extreme climb rate, and an extreme level of risk for the pilot. The Me-163 was powered by a volatile, hypergolic rocket fuel. This meant that 2 fuel components would ignite instantly on contact. If the aircraft crash-landed, which was common, the remaining fuel often exploded. Many skilled pilots died in fiery accidents without ever seeing an enemy plane. But for those who made it into the air, the performance was unbelievable. In level flight, it could exceed 600 miles per hour. In a dive, it went even faster. A P-51 Mustang, one of the best fighters of the war, could barely reach 440. When a Komet launched, it went almost vertical. American radar operators would track it as a climbing missile. Bomber pilots would just see a small, tailless aircraft streaking upward, trailing a plume of flame. Its attack profile was brutally simple. Climb straight through the bomber formations, fire a quick burst from its powerful 30mm cannons, and then glide away with the engine off. Each attack pass lasted only a few seconds. There was no turning, no dogfighting, no sustained engagement. The Komet was a true hit-and-run weapon, and this is where the P-51 Mustang entered the equation. The Mustang was designed for endurance, not for a blistering climb. Its job was to escort bombers deep into Germany and back, dogfighting conventional fighters like the Bf-109 and Fw-190 along the way. But it could not touch the Me-163 during its powered flight. American pilots learned this lesson very quickly. Chasing a climbing Komet was pointless. The rocket plane just accelerated away vertically, leaving the P-51s to stall out far below. So, they adapted. The Me-163 had one fatal weakness: its fuel endurance. It carried only about 7 minutes of rocket fuel. After that, it became a simple glider. Once the engine shut down, the Komet lost its incredible speed advantage. Its glide characteristics were poor. Its landing speed was dangerously high, and it had no landing gear, touching down on a retractable skid. This made it incredibly vulnerable. So, P-51 pilots stopped chasing and started waiting. They would orbit high above, watch the Komets make their lightning-fast attacks on the bombers, and then track them as they began their long, powerless glide back to their airbase. During this glide phase, the Me-163 was actually slower than a Mustang. It couldn't maneuver aggressively, and it had no power to escape. Several Komets were shot down this way not during their spectacular attack runs, but during the quiet, defenseless journey home. Landing was the most dangerous moment of all for a Komet pilot. The aircraft came in hot on rough grass strips, any unspent fuel sloshing around. Any leak meant a catastrophic explosion. Many aircraft were lost to accidents on landing, without a single enemy shot being fired. Despite its revolutionary technology, the Me-163's combat effectiveness was surprisingly limited. Official estimates suggest it only destroyed between 9 and 16 Allied bombers throughout its entire service. This was a tiny number compared to the thousands of bombing missions flown. In fact, the Germans lost more Komets to accidents than to enemy combat. Its operational impact was minimal. The Komet certainly forced bomber crews to fear something they could not fight, but fear alone doesn't stop a bombing campaign. The P-51 remained the dominant aircraft because it could stay in the air for hours. Protect the bombers, engage enemies repeatedly, and adapt its tactics. The Me-163 represented a completely different philosophy. Intercept once, escape vertically, and accept an insane level of risk. Ultimately, It was a technological dead end. No other nation adopted rocket interceptors after the war. Jet engines advanced rapidly, and surface-to-air missiles soon took over the role of point defense interception. The Komet became a symbol, not of air dominance, but of desperation. The clash between the Mi-163 and the P-51 exposed to opposing ideas of air combat. Extreme, raw performance versus sustained, flexible control. The rocket fighter could outrun anything in the sky, but it couldn't win air superiority. The Mustang couldn't catch it in a climb, but it controlled the battle space. It's a powerful reminder that speed alone doesn't win wars. Endurance, adaptability, and survivability are what truly matter. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this look into aviation history, be sure to like this video and subscribe for more.